Hello everyone, and welcome to another Minecraft update. This is Snapshot 20W46A, and I'm here to show you guys all the new features, and so let's get right into it. So starting off with the new textures, so all these blocks came in Snapshot 20W45A, so these are just simply a retexture, so you guys can look back at my other Snapshot video to see the texture, and you can compare the two. This one, I believe, is just a little bit of a more different color, like a slight different variation of color. I think with the calcite, they made it a little bit wider, like they toned up the grayscale a little bit. Now with these amethyst blocks, I think these are just more cluttered with like color, because if you look at this, I literally just cannot look at it because it's just so cluttered. And if we go into spectator, I don't see any geodes around to show you. But basically, I think I would go back to the other texture with this one, just because I feel like it's cluttered. But I don't know. Other people might like this texture. So, who knows? With the lightning rod, I believe they just toned it down, the color saturation, to more match the copper. Because before it was like really bright, like looked like a really polished version of copper. So they just toned it down, I believe. Tinted glass, I absolutely love how they did this. So before it had like these big streaks over the entire texture, and now it's just similar to glass, just darker, so it more looks like black stained glass. Just show a reference here. Black stained glass, so it's just a little bit darker. And the thing with tinted glass is it just doesn't let light through, while glass does. So those are the changes to the blocks. Now the items are a little bit different. So the icon for the candle has changed, which I like the icon. It's just, I think it's a little bit rounded, but that's okay. The copper ingot, I absolutely love the retexture. It makes it concise and consistent with the gold ingot, the iron ingot, and all those other similar items like the netherite ingot. There's a change to the icon of how you hold it in your hand, I believe. I can't see the difference, but I am not paying too close of attention. Another change that I absolutely love is with the bundle. So if I just grab a few stacks of any item, and we just grab like some ingots and a little bit of tinted glass and then some amethyst crystals. So again, you hold the bag and right click, and they've changed the texture so it's like full now. And then this is, oh, it doesn't change if it's completely full. But now it actually shows what's in it in like an inventory style. I absolutely love this. I said this in the last update video, 20W45A, when they first added it. It was just a list, just like the shulker boxes. If they change the shulker boxes to be like this, I will absolutely lose my mind, because I think this is where you need to go so that you can see what is in your bundles instead of opening them. And just like the shulker boxes, like this is a must. I am going to be so happy if they put it for the shulker boxes. But anyway, so those are all the retextures. Now we can move on to the new items. So the new items that were given is packed. Nope. Hold on. Snow. Yes, powdered snow, I believe. Powdered snow bucket. So I'm not quite sure. Oh, that is very interesting. Okay, let's do this over here where it's less cluttered. So if we come here, can we just, so you can just build with these? That's pretty cool. So you just put it in a bucket then? Like, I'm a little confused. Anyway, so with the powdered snow, hold on, I need to change, well, it's kind of already too late. Let's see, time set day, and game mode, survival. So while you're inside the powdered snow, you will slowly get the freeze effect. You can see the vinaigrette around my screen, and as I freeze, give it a few more seconds. Yes, you get the freeze effect, and then you start taking damage. So yeah, it's not a status effect, which is interesting. That's new for it not to be a status effect, but you will slowly die inside powdered snow from the freeze, and then once you get out, it should. Yes, you do thaw out. So the way to counteract this is to simply put on leather armor, and you will notice, after we give it a few seconds, that I do not take any freeze damage. So like the border is completely done. Now it does take damage after a while, but that was much longer than a normal just no leather. So each piece of armor, leather armor, protects you a little bit longer from falling or suffering in the snow effect or the freeze effect or frostbite, I guess. But you do fall through it. So I can see these as traps, and I absolutely love how you can just take it from a bucket. And now I'm gonna have to look into if you can craft these or not. But oh, okay, so you can just pick them up and then replace. Does that just work with? No, okay. So I'm guessing this just is a natural generation that you can just move. That is very cool. Okay, so I have gotten out a crafting table, and I've given myself some more powdered snow buckets, and there is no way to craft it. So powder, there is absolutely no way to craft it. So I've checked powder. It's just concrete powder and blaze powder. So that means that this is going to be a finite resource, meaning that you actually have to go out and grab it. So you just use the bucket, you find the powdered snow. You gotta be in survival for this. And you just right click, and then right click again to place. So in this way you can grab it. Now I'm curious, can we break? Okay. So I believe this is the only way to grab it, is just using a bucket, because you cannot pick it up with your hand. But overall, this is a very, very cool addition to the game. I really like this, and I'm excited to use it for your base or trapping mobs. I want to see how they pathfind around it. If it's going to be like trapdoors and they think they can go over it and then they fall, or they actually know that they can go around it. I don't know. But until next week, guys, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next Minecraft update. Goodbye, everybody.